Yo, what's going on everybody over on One and Gaming? This is Crimson. Today what we are bringing you guys is actually an absolutely insane gameplay. What you guys are going to be watching in the background is going to be a quad nuclear on Standoff done by Slayers. Definitely an insane gameplay, as I said. I'm still surprised at the fact that he managed to pick up a quad nuclear on a map such as Standoff, because there have been around anywhere near 10 to 15 nuclears achieved in the lifetime of Black Ops 2 up to this point, but I don't believe I've ever seen one achieved on Standoff, and this is just still crazy that he managed to get it on a map such as this, just because this is a pretty unique map to get it on, just because the spawns, the way they work on this map in multi-team, they kind of split spawn on certain sides of the map, as opposed to a map like Hijacked or Slums where they spawn at the very back of the map and you can pick up an easy gameplay. On a map like Standoff, it's more difficult to do that, and Slayer still manages to do it, so definitely be sure to go check him out. His link will be down in the description. I'll get into his class setup real quick for those of you guys who are interested. He's using the Scar H with Suppressor and Stalk, and then I'm sure he's using something along the lines of Flak Jacket, Scavenger Toughness, Dexterity, C4, and then a Tactical Insertion. And he also does manage to pick up 124 kills non-lethals in this gameplay as well. So as I said, go check him out. His link will be down below in the description. And if you guys do enjoy any of the commentary throughout the video, my link will be down there as well. So let's get into the commentary topic. So today, real quick, before I get into my commentary topic, I just want to mention that the 1N RC is going to be coming to an end pretty soon, sometime this weekend on either Saturday or Sunday. Pat and the other leaders will be picking out the winners of the recruitment challenge, and we will contact you guys in some way on Skype or Twitter. So for those of you guys who are still planning out on linking us or your best gameplays, excuse me, or your best commentaries or whatever it may be, definitely be sure to do that relatively quickly, because like I said, the RC is definitely coming to an end pretty soon, so be sure to do that. So real quick, I also do want to talk about the fact that, you know, people still complain on our videos or on Twitter sometimes that we still play Black Ops 2 and still upload it this late into 2015, and the reason why we do this is the fact that it's still a very fun game for most of the members that are in the clan, and also it's pretty entertaining to you guys. Black Ops 2 is the most successful Call of Duty on the One and Gaming channel compared to other Call of Duties. We actually did upload Modern Warfare 3 about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago. It was actually a quad Moab on bootleg in 6v6. Pretty solid gameplay, and it didn't do very well. It didn't do that bad either, but Black Ops 2 is a much more successful Call of Duty, as I said, on this channel as opposed to other Call of Duties. So that's pretty much why we upload Black Ops 2 in 2015, and why we played it is just because it's a fun game. So I know it takes a little interest away just because the game is nearly 3 years old, but still I think a quad nuclear is still entertaining, and all the other gameplays we put up are definitely impressive. So that's just pretty much it for all of that. Now let's get into the commentary topic. So today what I'm going to be talking about is, are you ever too old to play video games? Now this has been somewhat of a pretty controversial topic on Twitter and YouTube over the past couple of months. Some people bring it up here and there, and so personally my verdict is I don't really think you're too old to ever play video games, to be honest. Now, my reasoning behind this is because, you know, a lot of these teenagers on Twitter who are spending their days playing Call of Duty compared to these older guys who are in their 20s or 30s or 40s or however old they are, these teenagers are kind of making fun of these older guys for, you know, spending their time on Twitter or playing video games, when in reality, I think the same logic should be put towards us, because if you're going to make fun of someone who's older for playing video games when they should be working their job or spending time with their wives or whatever it may be, compared to us, shouldn't we be, I guess, pursuing our life goals and going to high school or college instead of spending our time playing video games and Twitter? I think that could be, I guess, the same logic in a certain way. It could be used towards both of us, or both scenes, like the older guys and then the younger guys. And so for those of you guys who don't know, gaming is one of the fastest growing markets in the world as of right now, and for people to say that it isn't really kind of a real job is kind of ridiculous, to be honest. So a lot of people think that, you know, they're going to quit YouTube one day and they're never going to play video games again once they reach a certain age. But personally, I disagree with that. I think a lot of people will still be playing video games by the time they're 30 or 40. Now, obviously, it won't be to the same extent to how they do it now, because obviously, at this age, I'm sure most of the guys who are watching this video, or the, I guess, big audience that is watching this video, is anywhere from anywhere age-wise from 12 to 18. And I'm sure there are some guys who are older, maybe in their 20s, and then for the most part, the, I guess, main audience fan base is anywhere from 12 to 18, like I said. So most people are probably going to, I guess, at some point calm down in the video games, but I don't think people are ever going to quit. I know people who have dads that are aged like 50 to 60 who are still playing video games in their spare time, and I think it's something that has changed from, you know, just a relaxing type of hobby to something that is pretty big. I mean, look at games such as CSGO or League of Legends or Destiny, you know, those games are taking over in the gaming market. If you go on Twitch and watch these big CSGO events on Twitch, you can see that there are hundreds of thousands of people watching these events on Twitch compared to Call of Duty. Now, of course, Call of Duty is dying, and one day, you know, Call of Duty is going to stop being made, I'm sure maybe within the next 5 to 10 years, but who knows, honestly, it could go on forever, but I highly doubt that. But the point is, gaming has changed from something just as a hobby to something that is, you know, kind of like a job is what I should say. It could turn into a job to certain people, but at the same time, it is also a hobby for other certain people. Some people like to come home after a long day of school or work or whatever it may be and like to relax and play video games on their own time, and that's understandable, but at the same time, video games have changed a lot of people's lives. If you look at it, I mean, look at the big YouTubers like the FaZe members or people like Pomage or even bigger people like PewDiePie. I believe one of PewDiePie's first ever videos or his first ever original video was a Call of Duty montage. And I mean, look at him now. He's the most subscribed YouTuber in the world and he's making millions of dollars a year, which is just absolutely insane. So basically my verdict is I don't think video games are something that, you know, only teenagers should be playing or only kids should be playing. Anyone is allowed to play video games and pick it up after a long day of work or, you know, a stressful day and just have time for themselves to relax and play with their friends or alone or whatever it may be. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I personally think that I'll probably be playing video games the rest of my life because I actually want to be a game designer, but that doesn't mean, you know, I'm just going to know like video games from now on until the day I die or anything like that. But I definitely think that video games have always been such a cool thing, and to see that it's one of the fastest growing markets in the world as of today, it's pretty cool, and it kind of means something to, I guess, true gamers out there, if that may sound nerdy or anything like that. But like I said, let me know your guys' opinions down in the comment section below. And that's just pretty much it for the video today. Definitely be sure to go check out Slayer's. His link will be down below in the description. And if you guys did enjoy any of the commentary topic, my link will be down there as well. And definitely be sure to send in the rest of your guys' recruitment challenge responses on Twitter to either me, NBA Rays, or a few other people. I'm sure Pat will link them down in the description. And if not, my link will always be down there just because I am doing this commentary. So if you guys want, you can link me your recruitment challenge responses. But other than that, that's just pretty much it for the video. So be sure to leave a like if you guys did enjoy, and I'm out. Peace.